Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. Prelims no more. Here he is making his way to the octagon. This is the first time in his UFC career he has worked his way to the main card. He has strung together some wins, looking at the rankings, and this guy appears like he belongs. A lot more eyeballs on him tonight. The audience is bigger. His popularity has grown leaps and bounds. We'll see if he can handle that pressure and perform the way he has that led to this main card slot here tonight.
This guy has world-class throws. Look for his opponent to try to keep as far away from this man's clinch as possible, because if he gets a hold of you, the results are devastating.
So here's the perennial featherweight contender, Ricardo Lamas, Division III Wrestling All-American, up at 157 pounds. Outstanding finishing instincts. This is a very cerebral, intelligent fighter. Nice mix of knockouts and submissions. Jiu-jitsu black belt with an outstanding takedown game, Joe. When he has taken down fighters in the UFC, 90% of the time he's gotten his hands raised. He's good in the transition game as well. Very good scrambler. We'll see what Ricardo Lamas, the MMA Masters staple, can do here tonight.
Ricardo, the bully Lamas, is one of the best in the world at featherweight. His ruthless attacks, his devastating knockout power, and vicious ground and pound make him a feared fighter in the featherweight division.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, we send it inside the octagon to the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Ricardo Bully Lamas. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
Here we go. All right, early round 1 here. A lot of pressure on this man here tonight. It's his first fight on the main card. No denying the success he had on the prelims. Maybe he should have stayed there. But here he goes on the main. Challenges get stiffer. More eyeballs on him tonight. But if his past performances are any indication, most people believe he will shine as the challenges get tougher here in the UFC. Oh, he landed a good series of punches there. All right, first round is underway. You know, as a submission specialist, he doesn't want to hang out on the feet for too long. Of course, every round begins on the feet, but he's going to try to take this fighter down, get it to the canvas, and try to lock up one of these submissions.
Oh, he went for a guillotine. Looking for that guillotine choke. He drops down for it. Wraps the leg around the back. Flips him over into the mount. It's getting close. That guillotine is getting tighter and tighter. He might be forced to tap. That's
and there it is.
Great job in establishing that submission.
Well, yeah, Joe, that was fun while it lasted. He told us he wanted to be at his most efficient here tonight. He certainly didn't waste a lot of time. He knew he wanted to get the fight to the ground. He gets the early takedown, and the submission follows shortly thereafter.
And here's the end of the fight. And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 58 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Ricardo the Bully Lama.
All right, so a nice win for this fighter here tonight. His coaches have always said when the stakes get higher, his performances will get better, and that's exactly the way it played out here tonight. It was his first main card fight. So far, so good as he gets the job done here in this one. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, you know, this fighter, as he makes the walk tonight, is going to be looking to lean on the speed and the footwork in this particular matchup. Got to keep the hands high, right? You got to stick and move and get the head off the center line, given the power that's coming back. But I'm just not sure that the opponent can match the quickness. Exceptionally fast on the feet, very good at using angles to set up his offensive attacks, and very sound defensively as well. So has the reach advantage, figures to be able to use it here tonight. This is one slick striker with which to contend. So here's the longtime Extreme Couture staple, Ultimate Fighter Season 5 veteran, and multi-time UFC title challenger, Gray Maynard. Three-time NCAA Division I All-American wrestler at Michigan State, and for so many years in the UFC, he would lean on that wrestling, led the league in takedowns. The striking for Gray Maynard has improved leaps and bounds. This is a well-rounded mixed martial artist, perennially a very difficult out for anyone at 145 or 155 pounds.
Gray Maynard has ridiculous one-punch knockout power, outstanding wrestling, as well as a history of success in the UFC's lightweight division.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and now is his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. Gray Maynard! And in the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We are ready to go with round 1 here. All right, there is Gray Maynard ready to go for round 1. His only first-round finish in the UFC came in his second UFC appearance all the way back in 2007. So when you fight a guy like Gray Maynard, Joe, you've got to be prepared. Oh! Back to the feet.
These are some bombs he is throwing.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Beautifully executed sweep.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. As expected, an early shot, and it's good. Useful early takedown, no denying he wants this fight on the ground.
And here's a nice right hand.
Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad.
Oh!
What a leg kick.
Oh, he might be out.
Left hand.
Oh! And really starting to make these shots count. That is it.
That's it. Beautiful strike here to end the fight early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, we're just getting going, and there's the end of the fight. So it's a win by first-round knockout, near perfect on the technique. I'm not even sure his opponent saw that thing coming. And really, before his opponent had a chance to get in the fight at all and land anything in terms of a significant strike, he was knocked out. So major, major transpiration here tonight.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and decide.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright.
All right, defense only now. Get in range, but don't let him hit you. Come on now. Keep training like that, and he still can't catch to you.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. So as this young fighter makes the walk, you got to think he's thinking strategically about how to get this fight to the ground to set up his guard passing abilities. Great technique, plus athlete as well, and really a guy who cuts the guard with the best of them to set up a dominant position on the ground. I think a lot of opponents are sort of freaked out by just how quickly this guy transitions between positions on the ground. No doubt his opponent has prepared. Sometimes you just can't simulate an athlete like this in training.
This guy has ridiculously powerful kicks. This is the one thing his opponent needs to absolutely avoid if he hopes to achieve victory in this fight.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
This guy is a very well-rounded fighter. You never know what he's going to do. His striking is world-class, his ground game is excellent, and he mixes them up very well.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Both fighters are now 30 years old. Some differences in height and reach as well. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 7 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Ryan T-City Ortega! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 11 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Episodic. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
And we are underway here at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec. Well, it's good to see this man back inside the octagon. Round 1 getting underway here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by blistering knockout. His popularity has absolutely soared since. So with momentum tonight, we'll try to keep the winning streak and the knockout streak still intact.
Very good exchanges here.
Nice punch there by Anderson. All right, so let's see how the early portions of this fight play out. You know about the massive power he has in those kicks. He'll attack you low, he'll go to the head. Let's see if he can find the range here early in this matchup tonight.
Oh, big shots there. Oh, he's hurt. Big punches here.
Well, back to his feet, Joe, but man, is he hurt.
Oh, big knee. This could be it. Look at this takedown. Moves into north-south.
Back to the feet. How about that shin? Well, he is eternally aggressive, but he paid for it there. His head was wide open, and his opponent is able to land the uppercut there. He's going to have to figure some things out here, Joe. Manage his wrist better. I know he's confident in his chin, but right now he's becoming a sitting duck. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Now he's in full guard. Tries to pass from full guard to half guard, but can't. Oh, man, I love it.
Takes him down. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
And now he's in full mount.
Oh, might be an armbar submission here, Joe.
He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. And he got his arm free.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
And now he moves to his back.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Anderson.
He's mounted him. He postures into place.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Anderson.
Raining some big shots down from the full mount.
Nice hammer fist.
Total domination. Tremendous TKO. Great stoppage by the referee.
Yeah, and I think the referee deserves Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Ryan T-City Ortega!
So there he is, the man of the moment after the TKO victory here tonight. He had some doubters coming in here. A lot of people wondering if he had what it takes to take out an opponent of this quality. Well, he's
I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the featherweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 Contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. All right, so here he is, folks. This fighter has been all the rage of late, but tonight what stands in front of him, a legitimate rivalry fight. He's been talking a lot of smack here during fight week. He does not like his opponent, and the same can be said reciprocally. His opponent doesn't like him either. Tonight, they close the octagon door behind him.
This guy has devastating one-punch knockout power, amongst the very best in the world at delivering a single blow to end the fight.
Approaching 40 professional fights in a career that dates to 2005. Here he is, Lil Heathen, Jeremy Stephens. This man has had a lot of big moments. The flying knee knockout of Dennis Bermudez comes to mind. Dominant victory over Renan Barão since transitioning down to 145 pounds. And Joe, at 145, this guy might be the single biggest power threat, at least in terms of the punching power, the one-punch knockout power in this division.
This guy has insanely fast kicking technique. If you are within kicking range, you are in a world of trouble.
Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. More than 5 years apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds of the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, first time. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A kickboxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 17 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Jeremy Little Heathen. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway of this rivalry fight here tonight. Perhaps there will be a little bit of a feeling out process here. Both guys were trying to put the emotions out of the equation here tonight. But it is rival versus rival under the lights here tonight.
Good combination. Beautiful right hand.
All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan. Every time he makes this walk, it is his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it early tonight. Stephens gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Going to the body there with the right kick.
Oh, powerful right leg kick. Whenever you see a fighter's legs stiffen up like that, that's not a good sign. Lands a nice kick.
Oh, a huge block there. And he continues to work on the inside of that lead leg.
Oh, big shot.
Blocks the shot.
He's keeping his head protected here. Excellent blocking. Great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Good shot to the body.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Inside leg kick lands and immediately a mark on his opponent.
Oh, both men exchange.
He landed that inside leg kick.
And mixes it up with the kicks. Yeah, he's digging into that leg kick.
That one appeared to stun him.
This could be it. He's getting pounded. That's it. He's out. And he got the victory from ruthless, brutal ground and pound.
Well, that's the way they used to ground and pound fighters back in the day, literally trying to pound your opponent's head through the canvas. Elbows and strikes and hammer fists one after the next. An offensive explosion on the ground that gets him the knockout win here tonight.
Here we see that again. And here we see it again. Lands perfectly, and that's the end.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and decide.
All right, so the rivalry fight lives up to the hype, and man, is that one happy winner right there as he celebrates with his coaches. He wanted this one in the worst way, and he gets it in a big way. Congratulations on winning this rivalry matchup here tonight.